Welcome back, madam. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been well. That's so good to hear. You used to come and see me almost every week, but then you just stopped coming. I had hoped to see you again. You vampires travel a lot, I know, but I was worried something had happened to you. You shouldn't do that. Out here. In front of everyone. Well, yes. I know it's normal, but if you nibble on my neck like that, it's like staking a claim, right? But we're not in the feeding rooms yet. Everyone can see. Why is that a problem? It's not. Forget I said that. But you should probably take me to a room if you're that thirsty. Oh, good. That's better. I seem jumpy. I don't know what you mean. Nervous? Why would I be nervous? You fed on me a dozen times by now, and I've had other clients to do the same. So, why would I be? God! Why'd you do that? Of course I flinched. You just lunged at me. That didn't used to frighten me. Well, it's been a while since you've done it. I guess if you're going to come marching back in here after being away for 4 months and act like I should be the same person, you're wrong. I can't remember everything you used to do. Of course I'd be startled. Maybe need to ease back into it instead. No. I'm not angry with you. Just don't do that again. Wrong? There's nothing wrong. Yes, I'm sure. I said I'm fine. I'm not supposed to speak back to clients. So please just stop pestering me about it. No. I said no. I've been just fine since you left, alright? I've been just... Oh, madam, I missed you so much. Your arms feel so good around me again. No one handles me like you do. I'm not supposed to grow attached to clients, but you were my first, and I just really missed you. All those nights you bought my blood and treated me so well. Whenever it was you, I just knew that would be a night filled with warmth and softness and appreciation. We've talked for how many hours at this point? You could probably recite everything about my life back to me. And I remember most of what you said about yours. It's quite a bit longer than mine, and still ongoing. I'm sure there's plenty you've forgotten yourself. Haven't lived so long. I don't know any of the other clients as well as I know you. It's the same the other way round too. Sorry, you just squeezed me a bit tightly, that's all. No, really, it's fine. Please, don't pull down my... It's just a bruise. It happens. You could tell I was favoring outside. Well, I'm just a bit sore. It's nothing to... Hey, don't. You're not supposed to see me like this. No one is. Please, give me back my shirt. It's just bruising. It will heal up in no time. Not all clients can be as tender as you. That's all I can say. Don't make me talk about it, madam. I can't. It's too risky. Just take your feeding and go. I don't want to... Well, no. It's not that I don't want to. I can't. He'll know if I do. He knows everything. Please, just leave. I don't want anything to happen to you. Yes. What are my regular clients? Is that enough for you? I have a Jez client. He doesn't like when others get to me first. That's why I freaked out when you came up to me on the floor. I wasn't expecting it because everyone knows that I'm sorta his now. Well, that's a good point, I guess. If everyone knows, then there's no reason to keep it a secret from you. But it's not that simple. Yeah, okay. I'll sit down with you. But I don't know what he'll do when he finds out that you came here. I didn't see him tonight, but that doesn't mean he won't come later. You feel so good. It feels like nothing can hurt me. It's like I can breathe. But that's not the case, madam. Something or someone can hurt me. He has. He's so rough with me. It didn't start out that way. He was a bit pushy the first time he bought me, but each time he used less and less care until he just wanted to see what pattern of marks he could create on my skin. He says I'm his canvas. I sell my blood and yet that disgusts me and I can't do anything about it. Yes. There's a clause in my contract that protects me from irregular bodily harm by clients. But this client, he's not like the others. He's very powerful. My manager, he's turning a blind eye to it. If he knows anything about it all, even if he doesn't, I can't tell him. It's not just here. This client, he's been stalking me. He's never bitten me outside of the feeding rooms, but he's cornered me before and threatened to during the daytime. He'll send other humans he's hired to follow me. His men sit outside my apartment in cars or on benches for hours. I can't leave without them trailing me behind. I sleep during the day to keep this night job, but it's been so hard to rest with this presence looming over me at every hour. He says he'll find a way to own me. Old world fashion. Keep me in a pretty little room of my own and only take me out when he's hungry or bored. I believe him, ma'am. I believe he'll do that to me if he has a chance. I don't know why he hasn't already, with the amount of power he has. That's why I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. I know when I decided to do this job that it was a risk. I've had friends who work in this industry and none of them have ever talked about anything like this. But I guess they wouldn't. It makes me even more worried for them now. Oh, madam, I don't know what to do. He says he'll destroy anyone who I go to for help. For all I know, he's aware of listening into this room right now. Okay. I'll calm down. Thank you for holding my hand. Your touch is always so gentle. Oh, madam. I want to believe you. I want to believe that it's going to be alright, but... And so threadbare from the stress and anxiety. I can't see a way out of it. The last time I ate? I think last night. Maybe here at work. I was too busy trying to sleep today to cook much of anything. Okay, sure. I'll take a snack. You brought me an iced coffee too? My favorite. You remembered. You always take such good care of me, madam. But this time, I don't... Okay. I'll be quiet and eat. Oh, madam, please don't do that. You can't tell my manager about this. I'm just a painless college graduate, madam. I can't really understand complex vampire lore. Can you dumb that down for me? Even the highest vampire lords are subject to the newer laws? Protecting humans as a food source? I think I understand. But who enforces those laws? What if those higher ups can pay them off? I don't know, madam. It sounds so frightening going up against someone like Lord. I mean, someone like my client. Look at you. Okay. What? I do trust you, madam. Come with you? But he'll know. He'll follow us. He could send other vampires or humans to break into your home. I wouldn't put anything past him, madam. Please. Do you mean that? You already promised to put yourself on the line like that? For me? Well, I'll need to grab my things from my apartment. You know, toothbrush, retainer, and all that. Okay, yeah, I guess you could pick me up. But I can't be seen leaving with you, or leaving at all, otherwise they'll follow me. Just leave it to you? Huh? Alright, I trust you. If you really think you can get me out of the apartment building without anyone seeing. Wouldn't it be too close to dawn though? I mean, I've heard rumors that there's sort of a cure for vampires that lets you walk in the sun. Is that true? Oh, it could be? Is that what you're going to... Oh, okay. So you don't know for sure. You definitely can't be in the sunlight. But you'll risk it so close to dawn for my sake? Oh god, madam. Alright, I won't worry about that. Somehow... Do you still want to feed? It's been so long since I fed you. No, I promise I'm alright. I want you to. I miss your fangs. Yours, specifically. They're different than anyone else's. No? But, no, I want you to. I promise. Okay. I won't say no to just being with you until my shift is over. Like I said, I missed you. Your voice, your scent, or your cologne, since you don't have an actual scent. Your strong hands, arms. I'm so glad you're here. Please, just don't let me go. Stay with me until I have to leave.